first time we see Claudia, she in jail folding up clothes. You know, that's got to be a depressing life. Now, I've never been to prison. I've been locked up a couple times, but no felonies, no convictions, none of that. You know what I mean? Just being held. I'm not a hardened criminal or anything, so you guys can trust me. Y'all can send me your 401k and we will be all right. I am not a criminal. The only thing I can tell the police is I am not a crook. But Claudia's in here, she's folding up clothes. Now, they're probably making 10 cents a day, 7 cents a day, 4 cents a day. Claudia's in here and she big kicking it. But then we see Lady Z come in here. Now, Lady Z got the fresh braids. And they looking at Claudia like, what's up, girl? Claudia like, who the fuck is this? She's like, look, I know you over here folding clothes and shit. I know you used to be the shit. But in high school, this ain't high school. It's the big leagues. And I'll put your ass down. So Lady Z, she ain't playing around. Claudia, you can tell she kind of nervous, but Claudia got real deal security over here. Claudia's security ain't that's not a butterfly, that's a moth. And we know people are scared of moths. Moths are all hairy and stuff. You don't want no moth on you. A moth to eat up your clothes. You know what I mean? Moths eat up the clothes. You want a butterfly. But this ain't no butterfly on her throat. Nah, this is something different. This is a damn moth. But she like, yeah, you got your security with you. If you didn't have your security with you, we'd stab you up again. Claudia said, look, you couldn't get it done the first time. You ain't going to do it this time. With or without security. I'm like, oh shit, Claudia's standing on business, ain't she? Claudia really putting in that work, ain't she? I said, okay, Claudia, that's what you do. That's what you do. You got to stand on business. You got to stand on business. When I was locked up in Amsterdam, what I do, y'all? I stood on business. When I was in Amsterdam, when they had me locked up, I stood on business. Now, I was in my own cell, so I was standing on business, but wasn't nobody to stand on the business with me. It was just me standing on business in my own cell, but I stood on business. Yeah, I was in that motherfucker 3 days, but it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. She told Lil Z, like, look, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you ain't gonna stab me again. So I'm looking at Claudia saying, damn, Claudia, you really own it today, ain't you? She said, all right, we gonna see each other. When we meet, we gonna meet, all right? We gonna let bygones be bygones, and so on and so on. But when I'm on your ass, yeah, I'm on your ass like white on rice. I'm on your ass like 5 minutes to midnight. I'm on your ass. Claudia looking like, yeah, well, I got my security. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. You know, people always standing behind their security. People always talking about security and what they got and what they ain't got. Yeah, I was standing on business. And in the cell next to me. So when I got it, I told y'all when I was in there, the first night I was in there, I didn't know. It was like a concrete slab. So it's like it went up in a concrete slab. But on the wall, you had to pull like the mattress down. I ain't know that. So the first night, I slept straight on the concrete slab, cold as hell, because they took my shoes. But when they took the shoes, I had to take the shoelaces out. So I still had my shoes. There just wasn't no shoelaces in there, so you couldn't like hang yourself. And they took my jacket and they took the drawstring out the jacket. So all I had was my jacket. It was like a little, well, it wasn't even a jacket, it was more like a hoodie. But they took the drawstring out the hoodie and they took my shoelaces out of my shoes. So I'm sleeping in the first night, cold as hell. Cause I didn't know there was a mattress. You gotta put a mattress down. It's like a little blanket, like a blanket that you get off the plane. And then the next day is when I went into the bigger cell where it was like 4 or 5 of us. And the dude was banging his head on the door like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, God damn, this nigga weird as hell. And then the third day, well, it was 2.5 days. And then like the second and the half a day is when I got out. I got out the next morning, like at 6 o'clock. But yeah, I still on business. Ain't nobody tried me like they did Claudia. Dude, no. This is in Amsterdam. This ain't no back of the States. I don't even speak the language, but I'm up there. I'm standing on business. Anyway, Claudia in here, she's standing on business. She's like, you ain't gonna do shit. But Claudia got security. I ain't had security. It was just me with 3 motherfuckers that didn't speak English. But hell, I was in there doing what I had to do. So Claudia's like, all right, bet. It is what it is. Lady Z's like, yeah, it is. It is. Because Lady Z didn't already got the ying. You remember at the end of last season, Claudia was on the phone. Y'all need to get out of here. Yeah. They stabbed her ass up. If I had my old Facebook, well, if you've been on the channel back in 21, I showed y'all the Facebook comments from when I got out. They had left me up in Amsterdam, had to get the train from Amsterdam fucking back. So actually, where I live now in Kaiserslautern, I took the train from Amsterdam down here, but I lived an hour away. So I took the train down here, and then from here, I had to drive back to my house like an hour away. Yeah. So I'm actually in the city that I took the train from. So yeah, that was New Year's 2014 2013 going into 2014. And I got out January 2nd because I was into the first, the second, and the second, I ended up getting out. Well, no, it was a third. What was the third? It was 2.5, whatever it was. But they got Lady Z. And Lady Z like, man, we standing on business. I'm going to stab you up next time. So Claudia's thinking shit's sweet because she got security. She got Ortega on him. Now, Ortega, we know that he got arrested. Mirkovic got arrested. Ortega's crew took out Mirkovic. So Claudia's like, all right, I'm good because they looking out for me. Remember, the lawyer came and was like, Ortega's paying for everything. We good. All you got to do is hold it down. Damn it, my photo's going to show up. All you got to do is hold it down. So Claudia's like, bet, I'm going to continue to hold it down. The only thing is, the correctional officer, you can wait. Claudia's like, I got to wait for what? She's like, no, you got to wait. And she tells security to go ahead. Go ahead, get on out of here. Go on, get. So Claudia's sitting here like, what the hell? You already know if a correctional officer stops you and makes you wait in a room by yourself, you're either A, in trouble, or B, somebody's after your ass. But let's go ahead and focus on B. Somebody's after your ass. So she tells Claudia, nah, you got to wait, girl. You ain't going nowhere. She tells security to go on, get the hell out of here. Security goes through the door. She's like, look, you need to talk on this phone. Whoever's calling you, they calling you. Now, if you look in the back, you got that guard back there and you got this guard here. Franca. Now, the money must be good for them to be, you know what I'm saying, holding it down, smuggling phones and cutting people off. Claudia gets on the phone. Now, it's actually the lawyer. Claudia said, hello? She said, Claudia, we noticed you've been working with fucking Tommy Egan. We are not, how can I put this? We don't like that. We don't fuck with Tommy Egan. And Ortega doesn't like it. She's like, wait. We not really working with Tommy. He said, oh no, you're working with Tommy and we know all about it. So she's like, no, we not working with Tommy. Elise is, I'm not working with Tommy. She said, so what we gonna do about this? The lawyer said, we pulling your security. Yeah, we pulling your security. We pulling your security, girl. Claudia on the phone talking about, wait, you can't do that. You pull my security. I'm gonna be in danger here. I need the security. He said, I don't think you heard me, motherfucker. We pulling your security. You working with Tommy. So Claudia, she's in here like, no, don't pull the security. Please, baby, please. I'll do whatever. Remember, just last week, she was saying she would do whatever Ortega and them needed. Well, Ortega and found out that you, Elise, and fucking Shanti are working directly with Tommy Egan. They cut the security. This nigga hung up on her. He hung up on her. He hung up. When was the last time somebody hung up on you? When was the last time somebody hung up on you? I want to see, when was the last time somebody hung up on you? The last time somebody hung up on me? I think it was my brother. My brother hung up on me because he was connecting to his Bluetooth in the car and he was driving and he had to hang up. When's the last time somebody hung up on you? I'm talking about dial tone hung up, not just hung up on your ass like, okay, the call's over. I'm talking dial tone hung up on you. That's some devastating shit. Like when somebody hangs up to you in this dial tone, that means they ain't playing with you. They done lost service. It's over with. They not fucking with you. There ain't no coming back. Like, oh shit, did I hang up? No, no, no. It's over with. Shout out to Kendall's mom for hanging up. Get that dial tone on your ass. So Claudia ain't got no security no more. It's just her. Pop the top and let the sun shine in. Hit that like button. All right. So Claudia doesn't have anything going for her. The next time and the last time we see Claudia, she calls up her girlfriend. Oh, after this, I want to show you guys my new intros. Well, I don't know. I'll just wait. You guys got to check out the recaps tomorrow. Check out the recap tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna start doing my recaps like this. Cause I'm trying to change up the channel a little bit, trying to expand and do some things. And the only reason I thought about that is because I got Claudia in the intro of my recap. So that's the only reason I wanted to show you guys. Or do you guys just want to wait? I do want to show you guys like the intro I do have for the recap. I'll probably show you guys because you're on the live. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with the boys. So I'm going to show you the intro to the recap after we finish this up. All right. So Claudia, she calls Elise up. Elise is crying. Elise thought that this is about to be the best thing of her life. Elise is in there. I thought it was going to be fun in the beginning. It ain't fun. So Elise is in here crying. She thought, Elise thought selling dope at the club was gonna be a fun time. She thought being in the club was gonna be the best thing ever. We moving dope, we making money. It wasn't going like that. Niggas was robbing her ass. The girls was taking money. The niggas is getting goddamn refunds from the counter. Shanti had to come up here and whoop some ass. So selling dope at the club wasn't as fun as she thought it was gonna be. Claudia's talking about, look, I need as much help as possible. They didn't cut the security off here. It's just me by myself. I'm pale as shit. When I tell you they on my ass, they on my ass. And Claudia ain't got no ass. Claudia got y'all see this wall behind me? These are concrete walls. That's what. Let me see if y'all can hear that. Y'all hear that? That's concrete. That's straight down, straight concrete. I got to get extenders in the house for my internet because these concrete walls, internet don't make it from over here to the house. That's what Claudia got back there. No ass, just straight concrete, just straight flat. She talking about shit crazy as a motherfucker in here. They didn't cut security. Niggas ain't watching my back. They on my ass, literally and figuratively. So she in here hurting. She like, I need some money. I need some money at least. Go to your mammy, your daddy, whoever got the money. I need some money. It's getting ugly in here. They on my ass. Did you not hear me? They on my ass. Elise crying and shit. That's how you know you on some rich white girl shit. Elise is crying when she's living the life. Her parents own clubs. Her parents got money. This motherfucker is crying. You not the one in jail. You not in jail. Elise is crying. She's not in jail. Your parents got money. You don't even have to be moving dope. You're only doing it because you're fucking with goddamn Claudia. You could go and live a regular life and be okay. You got the life made. She's fucking crying. Claudia's in this bitch like nervous talking about, man, you gonna have to help a nigga out. Okay. At least like, okay. I'll figure it out. Claudia's like, all right, cool. You figure that shit out. We're gonna get shit together, man. We're gonna figure it out, man. And that's the last time we see Claudia. So Claudia is basically telling Elise, look, I need you to put some money. Well, it ain't the last time. My bad. That's the last time we see Elise. She's basically telling Elise, I need you to put some money in the system because I got some problems that need to be taken care of. What up, Erica? We ain't seen Erica Marie in a while. Huh? All right. So the last time we see Claudia, oh, there we go. All right. So Claudia shows back up. It's laundry day. Claudia shows back up. It's laundry day. Now, Lady Z, she pull up with the homegirls. The homegirls, I ain't gonna lie to you. Which one of the homegirls, and y'all could be real, which one of the homegirls look like they own that shit? Is it starting from the left, 1, 2, or 3? Which one of the homegirls look like they own that shit? Which one of the homegirls? We got 1, 2, or 3. Which one of the homegirls look like they own that ish? Erica and Kendall, they both. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccup. When you watching like A&E, I know this is gonna sound stereotypical, but we got to do it. When you watching A&E and you trying to figure out who committed the crime, 14 times out of 10, if they look like this, pin the crime on them. 14 out of 10 times, if they look like this, pin the crime on them. If you watching an episode and the first 5 minutes they interviewing someone that looks like this right here is, I'm gonna say 155% of the time gonna be the suspect. It don't matter. You can have Baby D from Friday. If you have a woman that looks like this in a murder mystery, go ahead and bet the house. You know, they say always bet on black. No. Always bet on this shit right here. Always bet on this shit right here. These type of motherfuckers right here, when I tell you they gonna fuck you over. Like this chick right here, she just look like she just in jail. You know what I'm saying? She just in jail for some drug charges. maybe her baby daddy got into some shit. But no. When you get to this right here, this is who you want to look at. Any murder mystery, you can pin the crime on this motherfucker right here. It don't matter. You don't need no evidence. You don't need no witness statements. If you got a crime and you see a motherfucker like this with the dirty blonde, the split ends, the bob, oh yeah, put the crime on their ass. Put the crime on their ass. You already know. Yeah, she did it for a goddamn insurance fraud. This right here. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is exactly what we're looking for. Y'all laughing. Y'all laughing. Bank robbery, put it on her ass. Kidnapping, put it on her ass. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but like kids in the vehicle in the river, put it on her ass. Needle hit a meth, put it on her ass. I'm telling you, 14 times out of 10, if you see this person right here, FBI's most wanted. They got usually they got the sketch artists that are gonna draw up some shit. Usually they got a sketch artist that's gonna draw up some shit. They just insert this picture right here. Oh, I know that motherfucker. That's Catherine. I used to work with that motherfucker Catherine. This motherfucker right here is the one you gotta watch out for. You ain't gotta worry about Claudia. You ain't gotta worry about Lady Z. You ain't gotta worry about security. You ain't gotta worry about Effie Morales. You ain't gotta worry about Tasha St. Patrick. You ain't gotta worry about Monet Tejada. This motherfucker right here, these are the motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. These motherfuckers gonna rob you. They're gonna try to stab you in your sleep. They're gonna try to put bleach in your food. They're gonna put rat poison in your shit. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they can. These motherfuckers will bury their kids in their backyard and go to work and act like they don't know what happened. These motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. You talk about thugs and shit, YEs, we got D-Mac and fuck D-Mac and what the hell. Them niggas got grenades. We don't care about that shit. I'm comfortable. I see D-Mac and them, I'm like, okay, them just some YEs. It is what it is. What's up, young niggas? Y'all good? I show love to them. They good. These motherfuckers are unpredictable because these motherfuckers will switch up on you real quick too and call the goddamn cops on you and try to talk to I gotta talk to the manager. You gotta watch these motherfuckers right here. These are the biggest criminals in goddamn America because then they'll get on the stand and cry on your ass and then you get locked up for some shit you ain't even had nothing to do with. I'm in Germany. They tried to lock me up for some shit in California because this motherfucker talking about, yeah, that nigga did it. Well, I ain't do nothing. I was on the line the whole night. They got 10-hour footage of me on this motherfucker talking about power. But this bitch on the stand talking about, yeah, he did it. That black guy right there, that nigger. Like, goddamn. This motherfucking junkie right here, this motherfucker will get you locked up. Now, this the real deal. We talking about Tommy fucking Egan. We can deal with Tommy Egan. But you get this motherfucking beach blind, dirty blind on the stand, your ass going to jail. You're not gonna make it up out that motherfucker. I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all laughing and joking and playing around and shit. But I'm trying to tell y'all, this motherfucker right here, she go to work and be HR on Monday. On Sunday, she locking your ass up. I'm telling you, you outside washing your car at your house with your garden hose, with the rent you done paid. She didn't call the police because this is a suspicious nigga outside. This motherfucker right here is gonna get your ass jammed up. There ain't no getting out of it. Oh, he just looked suspicious. Ma'am, you live 2 blocks away. I know, but I was walking my dog over there and I seen a Negro washing his truck. And I didn't know if it was his house or not. So I had to ask him, did he live there? This motherfucker gonna get you jammed up. This motherfucker, we talking about Claudia and what Claudia got going. Claudia ain't got nothing. This motherfucker is the most dangerous motherfucker in that prison system. Right here. Right here. Number one. I kid you not. I kid you not. Mo's ex. Shout out to my nigga Pokey. You know, not Pokey, my nigga Pookie. But Mo don't mess with the white women. So there's no way possible that this will be my ex. There's no way possible. Unlike Dr. Umar, there's no way possible this would be my ex. This motherfucker would get a nigga locked up. But anyway, let's get back to it because, see, y'all got me sidetracked. But anyway, the crew is here. The crew is here, and Claudia is like, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. It's mano y mano. You versus me. Let's get it. She like, turn the washing machine on. It's going to get a little loud in here. I'm going to clean some shit up. Claudia said, yeah, let's turn them on. So the girls turn it on, and they snatch up Lady Z. They didn't flip. And now Claudia, she got the upper hand. Oh, I ain't even noticed the black girl going crazy. Look at the black girl. She crazy as hell, ain't she? See, if y'all done known like 25, 26-year-old Mo, if y'all done known me when I was like early 20s, mid 20s, yeah, I was a wild one. I would have definitely went after this crazy motherfucker. But they done got Lady Z over here. And Claudia ends up doing what she got to do. That 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, Lay her ass down, nigga. No turkey for you this year. No turkey for you this year. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's Claudia's story, man. That's Claudia's story.